easily picked off by Colossus. But we do see 65 SCVs with 2 mules currently cooled down versus 58 probes. So MBS has an amazing economy head start at the moment. He is blowing up those bunkers, salvaging them for the minerals back. And this is quite a fearsome force. 31 Marines and 10 or 13 Marauders. 3 just popping out there versus 3 Colossi. 6 Stalkers and 10 Zealots.
Now, also the ground units here, sorry to interrupt you, ground units for MBS are +1 on their attack upgrade. There's a scouting factory hovering over the top of Spleecho's base. Yes, that's right. The guy's name is Spleecho. I've been told and informed from people in our chat. Anyways, we do so yeah, you're right, dude. This is a formidable force. Now, if he's able to get like 4 more dropships out there, dude, this will be pretty much the unstoppable wall. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you look at the supply discrepancy, you have 129 now for Spleeko versus 161 from MBS. So MBS just rocketing ahead with that 3rd expansion, and Spleeko really made no intention to punish it. Observer was pretty late, as he did only stick on those 2 gateways for a long time. But we see 3 more gateways. Another forge being placed down at his 3rd expansion. So he's going to start double upgrading and getting out a lot of gateway units. But this force is pretty formidable now with 4 Colossus mixed in. Thermal Lances has completed and +1 is on the way along with charge upgrade. 2 Warp Prisms are making their way out, so we could see some drops as this attack goes in. Now, I'm just curious what he's going to do with this, what he's going to do with these Warp Prisms. He's got to keep it careful. There's a lot of freaking Marines around, man, and there are also turrets in select places around the base here for NBS, but we'll see. Oh, it looks like he did spot the Warp Prism, at least one of the Warp Prisms. Oh, well, they're both down, so... No, there is the second one going down to the main, so that did manage to escape, but this supply depot well placed there from MBS. He's going to see this. Will it transform into a pylon, or is it going to move again? But we'll see. He's going to transform straight into the portable pylon mode, and we'll see what is warped in here. Mainly looks like he's going to be Zealous. He doesn't have any sort of Dark Templar on the field, but he isn't doing anything with it. It's just going to shot down. Not sure why he didn't warp in anything there. I was thinking he might move his army while he was distracted and had his army out of position, but he didn't, kept it still at his base. But 6 Colossi now on the field. We have 14 Zealots, 15 Stalkers, and a single Sentry. And, you know, MBS just being the powerhouse of macro that he is, getting 3 more expansions down with 4 more barracks. He's just going for it. These Colossi are out of position. He's going to stim a move in. Will he snipe off one of those Colossus? The Vikings were a bit out of position. They managed to take down one, but his ground army is just getting wasted by these Marauders, and he is going to move in here and look at that, dude. There's nothing that could, like, I don't know, that's so many Marauders, and there's like 4 dropships with all the Vikings here. The Colossus don't stand a chance. All the Marines did go down in a burning glory, if you will, but these Marauders, they're mean, man. Level 2 attack upgrades, +1 armor upgrade, and I'll say, dude, this is a force not to be reckoned with. And we have a, what is this, a triple expansion? That's right, dude. MBS has placed down a triple expansion. Yeah, MBS just wants, he's pretty confident he will win at this point. Amazing split there of his army, making sure he didn't get any sort of force fields down, but there was only 1 sentry. These 2 Colossus are going to try and make their way out, but these Vikings do have +1 attack, which can really help take down those Colossus in a few more hits. A few less hits, sorry. But more Zealots coming in, getting wasted as soon as they spawn. But they do get a good surround there, but these medevacs are fearsome, and they just heal so much damage. Yeah. But these Marauders are just hanging on. And there it is. Going to GG. Spleeko GG's, and MBS takes the win, pushes forward, and does it very well. That was an awesome build order, an awesome game. And I'll tell you what, for all you Terran players out there, here's a Terran victory right to your ears. Well, and your eyes. Right to your face.
Heard you boys needed some help. We came as fast as we could.
Ain't no time to be lying down on the job, General.
So boom, pow, zoom, straight to the moon, and we've got another game finished up. And I'll let the 50s references keep coming, keep flowing.
And I'm sure we'll be getting into another game very soon. Let me go ahead and put on some regular music while we wait, and I see what's going on here. What did you think about that game there, Fire? Any last thoughts?
I think that was a great move by MBS. You know, he knew that he wasn't going to have any sort of early robo from that 15 extra, so he just abused the fact that he wasn't able to scout that third. And then he just went in there and steamrolled him with about 20 supply advantage. And with mass upgrades, he just rolled him.
Yeah, definitely. That was pretty crazy. So MBS continues to push forward. And then for those who know, they can they hear this song, and all I think when I hear this song is Montage of Pain.
It looks like somebody is asking... Oh, you guys are on it as well in the chat about the next one.
Definitely. And you guys don't forget to join us here in the IMBAtv chat on StarCraft. We'd love to see ya. And we'd love to hang out with you while you played StarCraft too. You can also find me there pretty much all day. I'm gonna try to leave my StarCraft on from now on so that we can have somebody in the room most of the time. We can't just have bots like in StarCraft 1. Alright, so we do have a game coming in just a second, folks. Stay tuned. And thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Go to IMBAtv, register. If we get, let's see, when should we give a game away? I've got a copy of StarCraft 2 I could give away, but it needs to be worth it. So what are you thinking, Connected?
I don't know. I mean, I think we have a few viewers. I think this is going to progress well. I don't know. You might have to pull the, what's it called? Pull the, I don't know the right analogy. I just drew a blank there, but
way to go, way to go.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? I'm gonna cut you off with your babbling and rambling here.
Because we got a game.
We got a game. We've got more action coming right to you right now. And I'm gonna let Fire and Zomax take this one. It's gonna be a PvP.
Absolutely.
And you guys are Protoss players.
Yes, we are.
Just so I don't lag, being that there is a lot of you in there, I will quit out of this one.
Sounds good. We are ready to roll. Waiting for procs to stop pending. Are you ready to cast here, Zomax? Are you ready
Absolutely.
for this?
I am in the process of lining up our next game after this one, and hopefully get a little bit of that non-stop action we keep bragging about.
Well, you know what?
This game is under the way.
Awesome! That's right. The countdown has begun. Let's go into this next game. Hell yeah, some StarCraft action. Everybody, welcome to IMBAtv. We're going to be on Tal'Darim Altar. And it's going to be Dylan fighting Addict, a PvP matchup at the Go4SC2 Cup number 95. I've got with me right now Fire Silver as well as Connected, and they're going to be bringing you guys some more action to feast your eyes on. So get those ocular implants in. We've got Dylan down here at the bottom right as the pink Protoss, and up here at the top left, we've got Addict as the green Protoss. With that being said, you know what, Fire, Zomax, take it away. Fire, you've got the cam.
Sure. So yeah, Zomax, it's an interesting map to have a PvP on. You know, with the warp gate mechanic, obviously with the pylons, there's no high ground on this really. You know, when you get into past their expansion, there's no high ground at this part here.
Yeah, this would be really very interesting. I haven't actually played a PvP on this map since the second season because I've been doing much ladder. But I'm just going to go, not knowing anything about these players, I'm going to go ahead and root for the pink guy, because anybody who's got the balls to pick the pink color is okay by me.
So yeah, we do have Dillon spawning in the southern position as the pink Protoss. In the north, we have Addict as the green Protoss.
and it looks like Addict is going to be scouting. Well, there is no close air and close ground, so we'll call it the 8 o'clock position.
He's going counterclockwise, bottom left corner, and he's looking. He's actually really eager to get that scout out. That was a 9 scout, whereas it looks like Dylan is going for your classic 12 scout. So his 4-gate is going to be, I think it is about 6 seconds earlier, 2-minute gas timing, perfect timings. And I'm getting a lot of lag on my side right here. I don't know if it's me or I don't know if it's the server. Are you getting any lag?
No.
Personally, I'm not seeing any really at all either.
All right, I'm gonna have to.
If you want to drop out, if you're seeing lag and you don't want to be around, then go ahead and drop out and I'll take over for you. It's no problem.
Okay. But I will get my proxy server up and running so I get rid of this lag. Good luck, gents.
Sounds good. All right.
By the way, Dylan's going to jump the gun with a 5-second head start on the 4-gate, and he will beat Addicted. So that's my.
Oh, is that right? All right.
Right.
So yeah,
I'll be right
predictions there from Zomax as he does fix his proxy connection, as he is from Dubai. Addict is going to be zapping this pile, and they're going to try and take down some of the shield on it. Looks like Dylan will be his second scouting position will be correct, and he will see the timings of his opponent. Looks like they're pretty evenly matched. I mean, Dylan is a bit ahead with his cybernetics core, and he's placing down a second gateway as that cybernetics core does finish. He's going to start chrono boosting out Warpgate technology and his first stalker. So we could see the 3-stalk robo build here from Dylan. But meanwhile, Addicted is going for what it looks like bread and butter 4-gate build, but he's chrono boosting out his first stalker and sending out his zealot alone. So not doing the traditional, instead going for a slightly different variant, as we see this probe heading up to the high ground where there is this Zelnaga watchtower. It'll be interesting to see if he does place down a pylon, and there is the pylon going straight down there, halfway across the map. The second gate has just finished up for Dylan, and a stalker is coming out now.
Oh, and there's
the supply block.
There's the third gate here from Addicted, or Addict. It's not Addicted, it's Addict. Anyways, and there's the 4th gate down by Dylan. So Dylan was a little bit later than Addict here, than Zomax had previously stated.
Yeah, this is odd though, because it looks like he was going to attempt the 3-stalker robo, but his second gateway was legged and he was supply blocked. And now a robo going down, so 4 gateways and a robo. Thing is, though, he isn't being active with these first stalkers, which you really need to be to take down this probe and the pylon.
Oh, yeah.
And this is going to be quite bad. If he has time to get that gateway out, but it seems like he's going to cancel one of them and go for a 3-gate robo. So he was worried about a 4-gate build, and Addict is going to move up now with 1 zealot and 4 stalkers. This probe is also in there, but it looks like Dylan is going to scout for any sort of proxy pylons, but he's looking in the wrong place as Addict is moving in, and he only has 3 stalkers. This is going to be quite hard. The 3 zealots are back at base, though. And
Addict is placing down another more forward pylon than his last conservative one, and an even more forward pylon from there. So kind of jumping the pylons, and we'll see how this 4-gate play seems to work. He is sending out that probe just to suicide it in to see what's going on, what's guarding the front of this choke, what's happening, so that he knows exactly how to do this play. Now he is going in right now into Dylan's base. Dylan does back off, and we do have some conflict here. And we are seeing those zealots all go down, and Dylan is sitting in a spot of trouble as 4 stalkers split up from the 4 zealots, and the zealots work on these stalkers down here that Dylan owns. Now this Immortal is going to have a hard time with these zealots as well, man.
Yep. I think he just had the bad timing there. Immortal was a bit too late and was actually firing at the zealots as they were more of a threat, but really shouldn't have been, because he doesn't get that added on bonus that the Immortal has. Probes have been pulled